I'm in the Santa Monica Mountains of Malibu today to check out one of my favorite post-rain hikes in Southern California, the Grotto Trail. I don't know why more people don't come here. This should be everybody's first stop, either during the rain or after it rains, because this place is so beautiful. One of the interesting things about the Santa Monica Mountains in Malibu is it's one of only 5 areas in the world where the Mediterranean climate exists, where you have these beautiful, almost high desert-like cliffs near the ocean. And what that does is it creates a unique ecosystem. The flow is nowhere near where it was last year, but still a little bit of flow. The water's clear, the pool's clear. This year it's still beautiful, not as high as last year, but I got a few tricks up my sleeve for today. I think we're gonna go a little further downstream and see if we can find some hidden waterfalls. There's beautiful other swimming holes and caves and grottos further downstream from the regular grotto. Been meaning to get back here. I finally waited for some rain, and hopefully we find this giant waterfall down here that I'm speculating exists. Based on the topographical maps that I've looked at, Google Earth, Google Maps, there's distortion right at that point where it looks like it could be a waterfall. I'm excited to bring you along with me to hopefully discover this giant hidden waterfall. So this canyon further down past the grotto is absolutely stunning. Tons of boulder hopping, bouldering, scrambling, climbing, and then as you can see behind me, it looks like we're coming up on a steep drop in this canyon over here. So fingers crossed, this huge waterfall that I'm looking for, that I think is here, I hope we come across it. So there's like several tiers behind me, and then this beautiful pool, which even with the low flow that we have, still a nice sized pool. There is a sheer drop right on the other side of this. I don't know if I can get down in that canyon without ropes. I don't have any ropes with me. But sounds like there's an epic waterfall there. I don't even think that is the big waterfall I'm looking for, but I am so excited. This is amazing. This area down here doesn't get talked about too much, so definitely worth checking out. Hardcore adventure hike though, not for beginners. Well, I debated coming down here because I wanted to be sure that I could get back up, especially this part here, because it looks real slippery. It's narrow enough that I can use the friction on either side to work my way back up. Now the next challenge is this pool. Looks to be at least waist deep. Just started raining again, so I'm thinking about whether I want to do this right now. I got about 2 hours till sunset. I'm really intrigued to see if that massive waterfall is down here, so might just have to go for it, waist deep. Water's not too bad. I mean, I think it's been maybe a low in the 40s in Malibu lately, low 50s, high 40s, something like that. So I've been knee deep up until this point, but now we're gonna be waist deep and maybe a little more. Well, it looks like I was right about waist deep. Oh my God. We did it. We found it, guys. You and me together, we found this awesome, gigantic waterfall. That's the good news. The bad news is, it doesn't look like I can get down to the bottom for two reasons. One, there's no easy way to climb down without ropes. Two, this is actually private property. This sign is here at the top of this top tier waterfall, and I had talked to the ranger before I came down here up at the trailhead, and he said that, you know, if you go down far enough, there is private property, and he said you'd hit a barbed wire fence. So there must be a trailhead or something. Yeah, actually, I see the barbed wire fence over there in the distance. So there must be some kind of trail. There's a house down there. So this waterfall, this amazing giant two-tier waterfall, is actually private property, which sucks. But you can see it, guys. Two-tier waterfall. This big ass waterfall. Beautiful view of the valley here. The sun's coming out. Well, we made it to this awesome waterfall, guys. Unfortunately, it's private property. I didn't know that before I set out. I knew that there were houses down there, but I didn't know where the property line is. Those people are so lucky to have this awesome, gigantic two-tier waterfall in their backyard. Up to this point where the sign is park property, so you can definitely check out the whole run between the grotto and here. Awesome, plenty more grottos, awesome pools, awesome waterfalls, beautiful views here. I'm so excited that I saw this place on a map and just picked a spot on a map. I was like, I'm gonna go check that out. It's the best part of exploration, getting out there, not knowing what you're gonna find. I want you guys to do the same thing. I want you to get out there, find your adventure, and be infamous.
Infamous.